Well, hello and welcome, my sweet snaccubats. If you are new around here, my name is Nessa. I am the Silver Succubus, #Snaccubus, fantasy variety streamer, aspiring voice artist, and by the end of this video, I will have another title to add to my resume. If you're one of my regular degulars, welcome back. Thank you so much. You know I love your company as per usual. So we have an announcement video this evening, and yes, this is a little different to how I normally do things, I am well aware, but I figured that this was the easiest and most comfortable way for me to do this. So why don't we start off with a couple of explanations of things, shall we? As you know, I have been lacking lately in my uploads, in my audios specifically, but across the board I have not been as active on my socials or in my server as I would have liked. Unfortunately, that is due to sickness I have been dealing with, changing over from meds, and then I did have the flu at the beginning of July, and the entirety of July was just a very long and crazy blur for me. So now I am back in the swing of things. I am back to streaming, I'm back to creating content, but I do have an announcement or two that I would love to share with you, to give you some reasoning as to why I've been lacking so much and as to some changes that will be happening in the future. I also had a very extended break for 3 weeks during July, so that's why I have been especially non-active. I needed to take some time from me after my Soul Subathon. So let's start with an easy announcement. The Soul Subathon, we did almost achieve 6k subscribers, which I'm very happy with. We ended up hitting almost 100 members, which was crazy for me. Thanks to all of your support in the Subathon, I was actually able to make a very adult purchase for myself. With your help and your support and my savings, I bought myself a brand new car. It's not brand new, but it's newer than my old one, and it has a sunroof. Hello. It is a lovely shade of white to match my hair, and it is roomy as all heck inside, so it is much higher up. It is much more comfy for my back and a lot easier for me to drive now. For my ICD, it doesn't even have a handbrake. It has like a switch. It just has a button I press for the handbrake. Technology, bro. Absolutely crazy. So that's the first soft announcement to ease you into things. Yes, I did invest in a new vehicle. All thanks to you guys. I couldn't have done it without your support, so thank you. The subathon went so much better than I expected, and it was 90 days in total. We managed to get an entire audio series out. We also managed to do consecutive streams every single week, and we got a lot accomplished. So I'm really proud of you guys, and I'm really proud of us for what we've achieved moving forward, because it also enabled me to get a new stream pet and make a few upgrades to my stream, which I'm very happy with, including new streaming screens. So you guys are so special to me for helping me achieve those goals. Now, the second and a little more serious announcement, you're gonna have to give me some grace here. For everyone who does not want an immersive peek into my life, my IRL life, feel free to move along from the video now or mute me. This is going to be an immersive look into what I've got going on at the moment, my most important announcement. And so if you'd rather keep the fantasy alive, then feel free to switch away. I'm gonna give you like 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So if you're sticking around and you're one of my sweet little snaccubats, I hope that you will be just as supportive in this next journey of mine as you were in all my subathons, in all my marathons, and during my entire streaming career. The reason I have been especially sick and lacking over the last few weeks is because my special and secret announcement is, turns out there's not just the cake in the rear of the bakery, ladies and gentlemen. The front ovens work as well, and your girl is currently 13 weeks pregnant with a little bun in the oven. Oh my god, that is not something, it's not something I was ever expecting to announce on this channel. I was very hesitant to even announce to you guys because I never want to ruin the fantasy and the immersion and the feeling of safety that I provide, but I wanted to also film this to let you know that even though this is a part of my life that's going to be happening, I am hoping that we are going to be able to grow through this weird and crazy experience together. Okay, so yes, I am currently 13 weeks pregnant. I found out on the 2nd of July, and throughout the entirety of July, I was going through the symptoms of being in my first trimester, which included all-day nausea, exhaustion, food aversions, food cravings, abdominal stretching, very sore booba, and a lot of mental fortitude was needed to push through the insecurities of the first few weeks. Obviously, if you've been around for a while, you know that I have an internal defibrillator, and I also have 2 squished out discs at the base of my spine. So your girl is currently dealing with quite a lot. So it was a blessing at all to have this happen. So yeah, we've done the tests, all the genetic tests and syndrome tests. Everything came back absolutely fine, absolutely clear. We also got to hear the heartbeat on an ultrasound. We got to see his fingies and his toes. And I say he because I am indeed having a son. It's the announcement that I've been keeping a secret, and so the announcement means that the changes that I enacted even before I found out were actually positive for me in the long run. That 3-week break gave me a very good chance to work through everything that I needed to mentally and physically in the first few weeks. Coming back to streams and having removed Wednesday streams ended up being quite a good thing for me as well. I didn't anticipate that. Prior to finding out, I had also stopped drinking and consuming sugar for 2 months. So that was another unexpected thing I had kind of put in place without actually knowing it was quite a healthy thing to have done. So that's why I did not make an alcoholic cocktail for my birthday. It is because I found out that I was pregnant right before I turned 32, which is crazy for me. So everything is going swimmingly. I have made it through my first trimester rather successfully, I would say, in regards to symptoms and food aversions. You know, I normally tell you guys absolutely everything as soon as it happens, and I try my best to be as transparent as possible without necessarily ruining the immersion, but letting you guys know that there's also a real woman behind the horns. And so I feel awful for having kept this from you guys for the last couple of weeks. There are a few close friends I have told prior to announcing this to my community, and obviously I have told Mother Knox, as well as mother-in-law Knox. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it does indeed take 2 to tango, and I would not be having this son without the absolute love and support that I receive from my baby daddy, who has in fact been in my life for the last 6 years. So sorry to spoil the fantasy of my housemate just being my housemate. He is indeed the father of my child and man of my dreams. So sorry to burst the bubble, everybody. I am indeed taken off the market. Always have been, always will be. That has never stopped me doing my fantasy audios. That has never stopped me hustling and working towards my goals. I don't know how all of you will take this, but at the end of the day, it is just something that is happening, and I would rather there be less questions than more. So there you go. I feel like a giant weight has been lifted off my shoulders just speaking this into existence, and I really, really, really hope and pray that my community is going to take this well, because I know this entirely shatters the entire image that a lot of you would have of me, but there are also boundaries I have to enact and set in place for my own mental health, physical safety, and privacy and security reasons. I don't want any drama to come from this. I don't want any weirdness to come from this, because at the end of the day, if anyone comes up to me and they're like, womp womp womp, Nessa, you lied to us. No, I just never revealed the whole truth of myself, which whoever does. We're on the internet, people. And I'm an anime succubus sitting in front of you. But I am still Nessa Knox. I am still me. I'm still planning on streaming. I'm still planning on doing my voice artistry. It is just now the title that I have to add to my repertoire is Mother-to-Be. So I will be playing this video on stream for you guys and have no idea how you are going to take the announcement, but I will also be posting this on my YouTube channel right after I have announced it live. I hope you guys will forgive me for keeping this to myself for the last few weeks, And I also hope that my sweet snaccubats will continue to support me on this new journey that I'm embarking on. And you still know me. I'm still the same Nessa. I haven't changed in any aspect other than now I am going into not even a different chapter of my life. I'm opening another book. So even though I said a new era of Nox was coming, that was before I knew this era of Nox was coming. So yeah, I really have no idea I really have no idea how to end this video. I just want to let you all know that I love you all so, so much. But I'm also very, very blessed and happy to be going through this very sacred and sweet thing in my life. And I've chosen to share it all with you in the confidence that it will show some of you that your body is capable of more than what you think it is, even if you think you've hit rock bottom with your body. No, sometimes your body can surprise you. And hopefully it will give some reasoning as to why things are going to be changing around here in regards to my schedule, my regularity of audio uploads, and also the reason as to why I will be going on maternity leave from the 12th of December. Yes, because that is my streaming anniversary. We will be hitting 3 years of streaming, I think. 2 or 3 years, I always forget. Time flies when you're having fun. But come December, I will indeed be quite heavily pregnant. And I want to try and center myself and be as present as possible in my personal life after that period. But until then, I want to be as present as I can for you guys. So it means that I have another 5 months left of streaming until I take an extended break for I don't know how long, because I will also be having quite heavy abdominal surgery. We're choosing not to labor naturally. We will be going C-section, so I will be recovering from quite a heavy surgery afterwards, and I am still on the list for spinal surgery, so your girl is doing her best to physically and mentally enjoy and prepare for this time in her life, and I hope that my sweet snaccubats will join me throughout the journey. But I think that brings me to the end of my announcement video, because my nerves are absolutely shot and I think I need to go hydrate and stretch and possibly snack. So thank you for being here and being yourselves, and hopefully supporting me through being myself. I love each and every one of you very dearly, my sweet snaccubats, and wherever you are in the world, I hope you have a wonderful day or night, and I will speak to you soon. Mwah.